What is up, YouTube? Thank you guys ever so much for joining me today. I really appreciate that. My name is Tobias and welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video that I posted, which was an update on my guppy tank. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an update on my pool pond. And before we get started, I have some shout outs from my guppy tank video that I just want to take care of really quick. So shout out to AJ Tarneja, Vertigo 117, The Animal Papa, and Nolan's Aquatics and Outdoors. Thank you guys so much for your comments on my last video. And if you would like me to give you a shout out in this video, all you have to do is go into the comments below and comment, "I am an Aquamigo," and I will shout you out in my next video. And if there's still comments coming in my guppy tank video, I will shout those people out in my next video as well. So guys, let's go ahead and make our way up to the pool pond. It is a beautiful day outside. I want to say this is probably the nicest day that we've had so far in 2020. Just check it out, guys. Perfect weather. Check it out. 73 degrees, very slight breeze, hardly any clouds in the sky. It doesn't get much better than that. All right, guys, so here we are. We're coming up on the pool pond right now. So I've had my pool pond for pretty much exactly 1.5 years at this point, and I posted my first video of it back on September 26th of 2018, and today's April 1st, 2020. And I have a whole playlist on my channel of me building this from start to finish, and I'll go ahead and link that down in the description of this video in case you want to check it out. And it was a pretty interesting journey. I definitely learned a lot along the way. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. So I've been having an insane algae bloom inside the pond, and until I'm able to go out to buy some new supplies to create hiding spaces for my fish, I'm not going to get rid of it. If you guys haven't seen the video where I talk about a heron attacking my pond, I actually did not used to have a net over the pond all the time. It was just open, and what happened one day, a heron swooped down and got one of my Oranda goldfish, and ever since then, the fish have been super spooked. So I put this net over, and then this huge algae thing grew, and the fish love to hide in it. So until I go out and buy some more like little hiding places for the fish, I'm just gonna leave that algae where it is. And honestly, guys, I've just been kind of avoiding going out, you know. So currently in my pond, I have one Oranda goldfish, one butterfly koi, one Shabunkin goldfish, 9 comic goldfish, and roughly, I want to say 20 rosy red minnows, and then 4 regular minnows or mosquito fish. Alright guys, so now I just want to go ahead and go over my setup with you guys. So all this stuff, except for the pond itself, the pool, I bought on Amazon, but you could even get this on Amazon. I'm going to link all this stuff down in the description of this video in case you want to check it out. So first of all, we have this waterfall filter. It has a filter pad down here. You might have saw it when I was cleaning it out. It's a circular filter pad. On top of that, there's a mesh bag filled with lava rocks, which has a ton of surface area for that beneficial bacteria to grow onto. And then we got the hose that goes around to the, let me show you guys real quick. I have the pump over here. This is the pump. This pumps 1,110 gallons per hour. And the water goes this way, and it goes through my UV clarifier. It's by a company called Jabao. It's a 55 watt UV clarifier, and this prevents your water from turning green. And then the hose comes out the other end and comes out of our filter over there, which is probably the most important part of this whole setup. That and the pump. Every couple months I go through and I clean out the filter like you just saw me do. And the pump down here, the pump does get clogged every once in a while because there's a pre-filter sponge that the water has to pass through, and that does get clogged every once in a while, so I do clean that out. And I'm always sure to clean out the filter using water from the pond as to not kill the beneficial bacteria. And this whole setup, like probably including the hoses, I want to say you could do for under 400 bucks, like everything here. And let's go ahead and feed these guys quick. It looks like they're ready to eat. So it looks like the Oranda's hiding, but the rest of the fish came out. So now I'll go ahead and answer some of the most common questions that I get about my pond. The most common question I get is how big is my pond? And it's about 863 gallons. It's 9.8 feet long, 6.7 feet wide, and 26 inches tall. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and have this exact pool pond linked down in the description of this video. And the next most common thing that people ask me is what kind of fish they could get for their pond, or how many fish they can get for their pond. And pretty much the rule of thumb is that one goldfish will need at least 30 gallons, whether that's a pond or if it's an aquarium or anything. And then every goldfish after that is gonna need an additional 12 gallons. So if you have 2 regular comic goldfish, you're gonna need at least 42 gallons. And then some people ask me like how many koi they can get for their pond, and sometimes people will only have a pond that's about 300 gallons or so. And really, for a 300 gallon pond, if you're planning on keeping your koi in there like for their whole lives, it's really too small. One koi, like just for koi in general, if you want to keep koi, you're gonna need at least 1,000 gallons. And each koi in that pond is gonna need 500 gallons to itself. So a pond that's 1,000 gallons, which is just a little bit bigger than this pond, you can have 2 adult koi. My koi is still pretty small, so this is still okay for it, but eventually I will need to build the bigger pond. So if you do have a pond that's like, 300 gallons or 500 gallons, like that's fine for like goldfish, and you can get a decent amount of goldfish. Like I would say in a 300 gallon pond, you could probably comfortably have 10 goldfish in there. And of course, you'll need the adequate filtration. And if you guys have any questions that I didn't answer in this video, feel free to ask me down in the comments below. And if you guys have any ideas for any other kinds of videos that you want me to do, or like any other things that you want me to talk about, it doesn't even have to be like fish related, it could be anything. I'm desperate for ideas. So anyways guys, if you guys liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. If you want to see more videos by me in the future, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and that you hit that bell notifications button, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.